Man never ran with krills in his hand and won't stop rocking till he clocked in a gazillion grand. Till in the wasteland sands, raps on backs of treasure maps, stacks to the ceiling fan. He rests when he's
My favorite Cannabis Cup memory has to be from my first High Times Cannabis Cup. I've never been to Europe before. I'd always bought weed on the black market, and if any of you guys know me, I love weed. It's something I think about all the time. To go into a place and see a menu and be able to choose from a menu, look at several samples and buy something was an exhilarating experience for me. So much so that I'm addicted to it. Every time I go to Amsterdam, every time I go into a coffee shop, I buy at least a gram, despite the fact that I have all the weed in the world for free at my access. You know, I'm ashamed to give this number, but like, I'll drop 100 or 150 euro a day on weed that I don't even need or intend to smoke just because of the experience of buying it. That's my favorite Cannabis Cup memory, buying weed in a legal market.
Well, you know, I've got a ton of amazing Cannabis Cup memories, but probably the thing I think of the most is being able to hand someone their first Cannabis Cup on stage. You know it's going to change their life, and you know, it's this amazing thing that they've been trying and striving for a long time. It's just nice to be a part of that and be able to hand that person the cup. You deserve it, and you've earned it. So thank you for the opportunity to be able to do that and hand people their first ever Cannabis Cup.
So my favorite Cannabis Cup memory is going to the Cup last year and presenting the awards for Best Product on the last night. Everybody's hanging out at the Milk Wag, and I had DJ Logic spinning behind me. Just getting to be on stage and seeing the sea of people, everybody hanging out and smoking. It's a really cool time.
A few years back, THC's brought a Black & Decker leaf blower to the Cannabis Cup. What they did was put a huge cylinder on top of the leaf blower and put a pound of pot into the cylinder and then lit it up. And under 30 seconds, the entire room, this was a great big auditorium room, was filled with smoke. Some people were jumping out in front of the jet stream of smoke, putting their face into it like, ah. Smoke was everywhere. That's all I'm trying to say. The milk bag was virtually hotboxed.
So I've been to 16 Cannabis Cups now. I can tell you that over the years, there have been a lot of crazy moments. But I'd have to say that the most memorable cup for me was 2006. We were doing registration, and Steve Hager handed me a big bag of weed, and asked me to go out and start giving out some nugs to the people waiting in line. These two Dutch guys come up to me and they say, "Stop what you are doing, you are coming with us. You are under arrest." Luckily we had our lawyer with us, so I ran right up to him and was like, "I'm being arrested, help!" They brought me in, they booked me, they stuck me in a cell. Finally, about an hour later, I was taken out. The one thing I couldn't get out of my head was, the cops gave me back my hash. The fact that I was able to walk out of there with the hash that I had come in there with was, I thought, pretty cool, and I've always respected the Dutch police. This year is the 25th anniversary of the Cannabis Cup, and it's going to be epic. If you haven't been to the Cup yet, or even if you have been to the Cup before, this year is one that you do not want to miss. If I were you, I would get your tickets now, and I'll see you in Amsterdam.
Is off the vigorous, black licorice, and equally as yucky. How he handled the money was strictly damn stucky. Monkey hustle, man on fire. Later for the date than the hand-drawn collider. It costs more, it be seeming like a style. Doom leave the competition steaming like a pile. Smile, ding. Sparkling jewels, in effect like alternate side of the street parking rules. Fools, the roach was never dead. Live for a week, then dehydrate with a severed head instead. It was depicted as flicked.